Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Robin. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Robin Goldberg. I am a nutritionist with my own company, Robin Goldberg Nutrition and Wellness. I do one-on-one nutritional consultations as well as group presentations. I also wrote a cookbook called Hidden Veggies. You can find out more information about my cookbook or my programs on my website, robingoldbergnutrition.com. You can also find my cookbook on Amazon. Again, it's called Hidden Veggies. So today we are going to be making banana oat bars. I actually had a lot of overly ripe bananas left over from the weekend, so I decided to make some oat bars today. These are really delicious breakfast, really quick and easy snack, something to grab with you on the go, feed to your kids, really healthy, really delicious, and super easy because we are going to just put everything in the blender, stick it on a pan in the oven, and it's good to go. So if you want to cook with me today, you will need 5 very ripe bananas. See how brown they are. The riper, the sweeter they are. So you might want to make sure you have ripe bananas. We also are going to need brown sugar or coconut sugar. I'm using coconut sugar today. So we'll need 3/4 of a cup of sugar, 1/4 of a cup of applesauce. We will need 1/4 of a cup of milk. I am using almond milk, but feel free to use whatever milk you have in your fridge. No need to go out and buy anything special. 2 eggs, which we have right here. 2 cups of oats. So I'm just using regular old-fashioned oats that we're gonna blend up in the blender. And then we need a teaspoon of baking soda, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, cinnamon, right here, and dark chocolate chips. Now the dark chocolate chips are optional. You can use fruit instead if you want, put some blueberries in it. That'd be a delicious breakfast. You can throw some sprinkles, some M&Ms, whatever you and your family like. I love dark chocolate chips, so I'm gonna do that. You can also do peanut butter chips. What I love to do with this when I have it for breakfast is cut it up and spread some peanut butter on top. Really delicious, wholesome, nutritious breakfast or afternoon snack, or really any time of day. All right, so we are going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start by just doing a quick blend of my oats. So we're going to just put 2 cups of oats in the blender. And just do and this doesn't have to be perfect. You'll see how moist it is after you blend everything in, and if you want to add a little bit more oats, you can, but we're going to start with just putting in 2 cups of oats. And I'm going to grab the top. I'm just going to do a quick little pulse of it. All right, so we just did a quick little pulse just to start breaking it down. I did forget to mention that we want to go ahead and preheat our oven. I started mine, preheat it for 350 degrees. So go ahead and get that started. All right, so now let's just go ahead and add all the rest of our ingredients. So we have 5 bananas we're gonna go ahead and put in. All right, this is my last banana, just kind of throwing it in the blender. And now we're going to add in our sugar. So again, I am using coconut sugar. You can use brown sugar. Also, you can use honey if you prefer to use honey instead of brown sugar. So we need 3/4 of a cup. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put 3 of my 1/4 measuring cups in here. All right, and then we need 1/4 of a cup of milk. A 1/4 of a cup of applesauce. This is our oil replacement. It's a great replacement in all sorts of baking to use applesauce instead of oil. This adds a little extra nutrients and a little less fat. Now our 2 eggs. Just crack those right in. You can also crack them in an individual bowl first to make sure that you don't get any shell in your mixture. All right, got our 2 eggs. Now we just need a teaspoon of our baking soda. And a 1/2 of a teaspoon of salt. And a teaspoon of cinnamon. And then we're going to blend this all up. All right, I'm gonna throw on the blend, put on the top, and then put this in the blender. All right, so I blended it all up, and you can see it's pretty liquidy, and that's okay because what I'm going to do now is mix in another cup of oats because I like to have that oat texture sort of throughout. So we blended the 2 cups, and now we're just gonna mix in 1 more cup, which this will also thicken it up, but it'll also give it a little bit of like that oat texture to it. So just sort of mix it with a spoon. And then this is also the point when you can mix in whatever mix-ins you like. So you see, I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of thickened it up a little bit, which is perfect. And now I'm going to take my dark chocolate chips. And what you can also do is pour it all out onto your pan and do dark chocolate chips on some areas, blueberries on some areas, peanut butter throughout some areas, however you really like. You can sort of mix it up and make it your own. So I'm gonna start, I think I'm gonna put dark chocolate chips in the whole thing because who doesn't like chocolate? And then on half of it, I might swirl in some peanut butter. So this is what we're gonna do. So mix in the chocolate. You probably want about a cup if you're gonna do it in the whole batter. All right, so move everything out of the way. And we have our pan. It's about a 10 by 15 pan. I have lined it with parchment paper. You can just oil or butter the pan if you prefer. And then I like to clip the parchment paper down just when I start pouring, just to make it a little bit easier. So now we're gonna just pour the batter right in to the pan. Move my clips now. Set the papers down. Make sure I get all those chocolate chips. Don't want to miss any of those. And then just sort of let it kind of spread into the whole pan. Look at that, that looks delicious. So this is the point where if you didn't want to put the dark chocolate chips in ahead, you can now start doing different things throughout. If you want to add some blueberries, if you want to add some apples, some dried fruit, some nuts, this is a great time to start doing any of that. And I feel like mine doesn't have enough chocolate chips in it, so I'm gonna add a few more on top, just to give it a little extra chocolate, a little extra pizzazz. Let's add a few more. Maybe even a few more. This is when you get to like have fun. So, get your kids involved, whatever you want. This is when the creativity starts to come. This is when you get to just like do whatever you want with it. Make it your own. You really can't mess it up. I mean, this is gonna be delicious no matter what you do. So look at that, that looks great. And now we're just gonna put it in the oven for about 18 to 22 minutes. May take a little longer, may take a little less. So just keep an eye on it, until it starts to brown a little bit and starts to firm up. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in the oven. All right, our bars are out of the oven, as you can see. Mine were in for about 24 minutes. So you just wanna stick a toothpick in and make sure it comes out clean to know if it's ready. And now I've been having them cooled for about 10 minutes, so we can put it onto the countertop now and slice it up into bars, and it smells delicious. All right, so we'll just slice it up. I'll slice a little bit so you can see what it looks like on the inside. All right. Wow, this came out great. They smell so good. They look delicious. What a great healthy breakfast and healthy snack. Top it with a little bit of peanut butter, have it with some Greek yogurt. Really, really delicious. Oats, bananas, just a little bit of sugar, applesauce, milk. Really, really simple, really, really easy, and really delicious. Cut this all up into little bars and have as easy snacks on the go. Again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you made this recipe, please let me know. I hope you enjoyed watching. Again, my name is Robin Goldberg with Robin Goldberg Nutrition and Wellness. You can find more information about me on my website, robingoldbergnutrition.com. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you never miss a recipe. Again, thanks for baking along with me and enjoy.